Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. The Palehose have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Marco Gonzalez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Ready now is Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and into bat next is Luis Robert. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. He's set. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Anderson leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1.
Hey!
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Next, it'll be Yasmani Grandal. His career numbers in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. First offering. Runner goes. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now into the box, Sam Haggerty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to the right. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Now here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the
now
first
at the
baseman,
plate here is Ty France, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Misses, ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nope. 2-0. Gonzalez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
All even now, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Vaughn.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Has a look, now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Abreu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. He grounds it sharply to third. Seager has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Luis Torrens, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Lewis.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Up top, it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So here is Abraham Toro. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And now they've got him in a rundown. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. None left for Seattle. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to bat, Adam Engel. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4.
Right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
First offering.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Ball three.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third with none out. This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batter.
So here's Yoán Moncada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Completely different landscape right here for this at-bat. Just have to get something elevated. I need a sac fly bare minimum. Can't go down striking out like he did last AB.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moncada has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. That's a base hit. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. There's one. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. So now into the box is Abraham Toro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Abraham Toro.
He's set and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Soft grounder left side. Moncada gloves it, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previously against Carlos Rodon, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on the way, and a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mariners are down in order. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. 1 out, bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Chicago,
Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Henniger able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Sam Haggerty. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Towards second, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The batter.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And yet another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Here comes the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here now is Ty France. Lays off 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Haggerty stands at first with 1 out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Vaughn is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Up next, Mitch Haniger struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping up is Luis Torrens. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The set and the 2-2, and he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Mariners leave a couple. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter Leury Garcia. First offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Engel.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Lewis, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Digging in will be Tim Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
In now, Yohan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now it'll be Kyle Lewis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now back.
Next up, Abraham Toro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's ground.
Here comes the 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Kyle Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
3-2, full count. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Yoan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in this
Leading
one.
off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First offering on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The bat.
One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And that brings up Luis Robert. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Right side. And that's the second out. Striding in is Yasmani Grandal. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Sam Haggerty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
1 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 3-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Engel is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting,
Next to dig in, J.P. Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fouled off. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Michael Kopech takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Ty France will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Justice Sheffield will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now Jose Abreu grounded out in his last at bat.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Abreu flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Nothing doing here for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Luis Torrens. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Kyle Lewis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Shoots this one over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Abraham Toro is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard to the right side. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit is Cesar Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this will be put away easily for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now here's the first offering. Yohan Moncada is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swing and a line drive. The 1-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Giles sets. Here's the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
And stepping in, J.P. Crawford. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. Ty France comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Rodon earns the win, his 2nd, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Marco Gonzalez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes.